Hi, my name is Sandhya Gupta. Today in this video, I'll address such a problem that is faced by probably all of English learner somewhere in the journey of speaking English, right? Even I did face this problem for so long. I would not lie here. I will not brag about myself. Even today, sometimes I did face this problem when it comes to speaking. But I always try to make my time to practice speaking English so that I don't get into this problem anymore. But yeah, learning this beautiful language or being fluent in speaking English is not a task of few months, especially when you come from an environment where everyone speaks in Hindi or any other native language and you don't have that kind of atmosphere when you could immerse yourself with this beautiful language. So in this situation, it's gonna take really too long to be fluent in this language. So now before I move further into my video, I would ask you considering subscribe my channel because this is the only way you will be notified for my coming video. And when you like my video and subscribe my channel, this works as motivation for me to continue my work to help people like me who really want to learn this beautiful language, who really want to be good at speaking English. They are trying hard, but still there are so many obstacles. They are not having that kind of atmosphere where they could develop themselves, or can we stay motivated all the time and can learn new words, new phrases, new vocabs all the time. So in this situation it becomes challenging for us to learn this beautiful language. But here is the one thing that I would address, that I have seen many people who are really good at grammar aspect of this beautiful language, who are really good at translation, right? But when it comes to speaking, they are not able to speak any simpler sentence with confidence and fluency. But the reason behind that is most of us have done their schooling from CBSE board, right? Because of that they gone through English textbook, so they could develop understanding of this language but could not be fluent at speaking. If I talk about myself, I am the person who did schooling with Hindi medium. Even I did my masters in Hindi. So I started my journey towards speaking English just 1 year before. In December, I'll complete 1 year. I started my journey for speaking English. Here I would like to clarify that I started speaking English just 1 year before, but I had developed my understanding in this language long before. Because when I was school student, that time I had only one subject that I liked most, that was my English. And most of time when I do self study, I would spend in practicing tenses, sentences, grammar, prepositions. So I had developed a good understanding of this beautiful language long before. So this understanding really helped me a lot in the journey of speaking English, because when it comes to speaking, you should have content in your mind in English. Only then you can utter sentences from your mouth, right? If I talk about my level of learning in this speaking English, I would say that I was good enough to start with. Because when I started my journey in speaking English, that time I was knowing active passive voice, prepositions, other sentence structures. So all this, my previous knowledge really helped me to develop my speaking. And for me, I always say that fluency is nothing. It's just making your mouth muscles practice to speak sentences smoothly, nothing else. So the day when you are able to speak any sentence without being formal, that means you have developed your fluency. Fluency is nothing, just making your mouth muscles able to speak any sentence without being fumbled, nothing else. Rest of part will be considered communication skill, not fluency. That's my point of view. You might have different point of view, and I respect that. So if you are the person who is good at grammar aspect of this language, good at translations, tenses, prepositions, all other technical aspect of this beautiful language, and when it comes to speaking you consider yourself as zero, then here I would say that being unable to speak in English is not a problem of language, it's a major problem of confidence. Here we don't need to work on our language, we more need to work on our confidence. This time if we require 10% of language, we require 90% of confidence. Only then we can be fluent in speaking English, because this confidence will make our mouth muscles to speak any sentence with confidence, and that confidence will automatically bring fluency. So the solution of the problem being fluent in speaking English is that focus on developing confidence than focus on developing language. Once you develop your confidence, you will speak this language fluently without fear of committing mistakes. I'm pretty sure. So at this level of language where you can translate easily in your mind, but when it comes to speaking, you become zero, you become fumble. That time you need to work on your confidence, not on your language. At this level you have been good enough at this language, you need to work on your confidence. Once you attain this confidence, definitely you will be showing a fluency. The time when you attain your confidence, that time while you speak in English and you commit any mistake, it will not hamper your fluency. Cause you also would have seen that if you see the interview of celebrities, any other person who are considered good public speaker, and you listen their conversation very carefully, and I'm pretty sure you will find many grammatical mistakes in their speech, but you like their fluency, right? You like their confidence, you like their presentation style. So that time it's a game of confidence, not a game of language. No matter if you're not good at sentence structure, no matter if you're not good at grammar rules, worry not. You just focus on your confidence. And confidence, now the question arises, how we can attain our confidence, how we can gain that confidence. So at very initial stage, to develop your confidence, I would suggest you that you start speaking with children, because children are the one who are not able to pick your mistakes, and they are enough smart and they catch your mistake. Even then they will not mock you, and irrespective they mock you, you will not be hesitate, you will not be depressed, you will not be discouraged. And the reason behind is that we seek validations, we seek appreciation from our friend circle, not from children, because we don't consider their opinion valuable. That's why. So that time their remarks will not discourage us. So it's better you start with children than starting with your friends. When you speak among your friends and you commit any mistake, that time you might be mocked, you might be humiliated, you might be insulted. So it's better you start speaking with children. And once you attain that 20-30 level of confidence just to speak sentences with fluency, then you can start speaking with your friends. And I would suggest you, during initial days, never start speaking in English with your friends. Start speaking in English with unknown person, because they are the one, if they leave any comment on you, that will not discourage you, that will not break your spirit. But if your friends mock you, that will break your spirit. I have felt that. And just to develop your confidence, here would I give you technique number 2, that is talk to yourself. If you have ample of time, you just practice with yourself, because when you talk to yourself, you better know that in which sentence you are falling short of words, you're falling short of phrases, sentence structure. And at the same time you can take help of other translation help of Google to find out those sentences or words vocabulary. This way you can improve yourself. I usually talk to myself. This way I keep checking myself at what level of learning I have reached. I try to translate different kind of sentences into English, and if I'm falling short of any word or I'm not getting its translation, that time I take help of Google or translating app. And this way when I find these sentences or words, I put into my vocab bank, and this way I'm preparing myself to be good in real surrounding. So these are my 2 technique. Number 1, talk to children, and number 2, talk to yourself. That will help you a lot to develop your confidence. And if you are at that level where you can translate sentences but you can't speak, that means here is a problem of confidence only, not of language. You need to work on your confidence than your language, than your sentence structures. So just to be confident in this language, practice more and more, speak more and more, and make your mouth muscles able to speak any sentence without being fumbled. The day when you are able to speak any sentence without being fumbled, that means you have developed your fluency and you have gained your confidence as well, and you have won the battle. Rest is going very smooth for you. You could reach at any level. I hope you would have understood my point. That's all for this video. I'll come with new topic, new video. Till then, keep learning, keep growing. Take care. Bye.